Hold tight for a royal implosion, because Prince Harry just unleashed a scorching expose that's blowing Meghan Markle's world apart and shaking the monarchy to its core. In a heart-wrenching act of betrayal, Harry dropped a trove of damning evidence-leaked emails, encrypted voice messages, and $5 million financial trails revealing Meghan's secret romance with a billionaire oil tycoon, MK, as she plotted to secure a fortune behind his back. With divorce papers already signed to dodge the fallout, Harry's a broken man, and the palace is ready to erase them from history. This drama is so blazing it's igniting X, with the world gripped in a wildfire of shock. Let's unravel this gut-punching saga that's got everyone buzzing like a swarm of hornets. Harry, shattered by Meghan's deception, bared his soul in a raw X Live interview, exposing her clandestine affair with MK, a Dubai-based mogul worth $15 billion. Leaked emails, exploding on X like a meteor strike, show Meghan orchestrating secret trips to the UAE to woo MK, aiming to bankroll her post-royal empire. "She used me," Harry choked out in a private call to Charles, unveiling an encrypted voice message of Meghan confessing, "Mikey's my golden key, Harry's a fading star." The evidence, backed by $5 million transfers to a Gulf elite network and NDAs, exposes Meghan's team crafting her loyal wife facade. X is roaring, with clips of Meghan's lavish UAE yacht outings from 2024 racking up 1B views. As users scream, "Meghan betrayed Harry?" Harry's betrayal blaze is a global inferno, with theories swirling from a palace-orchestrated sting to a deception darker than a desert night. MK's evidence is a pulverizer. Leaked emails, uncovered by Harry's private investigator tipped off by a royal aide, reveal Meghan's team arranging covert UAE meetups, instructing, "Keep Hot H's billionaire liaisons hush public, must see her with the Duke." A $3.2 million transfer to the elite network is documented alongside $1.8 million to an offshore account for image containment. MK claims Meghan seduced him with promises of a global dynasty, offering to ditch Harry for a stake in his empire. "I was her exit strategy," MK said in a leaked affidavit shared by Harry's team. An encrypted voice message, allegedly of Meghan plotting with her PR team, captures her saying, "MK's my future, Harry's yesterday's news." Ex-users are dissecting Meghan's yacht photos, with one viral post tweeting, "This isn't romance, it's a power grab." The scandal escalates with Meghan's divorce filing, signed in a Dubai law office, demanding $200 million and sole custody of Archie and Lilibet, per sources, as she flees public outrage. Legal experts warn, if Meghan concealed her affair, it's fraud. The palace, led by Charles's steely resolve, is seizing the moment, with one aide writing, "His Majesty demands the Sussex's banishment preserve the throne." Meghan's in a full-blown panic, tears flooding, and it's pure havoc. Her team's statement, posted on Archewell's site, declares, "This is a cruel, fabricated attack by a broken prince. These claims are baseless and will be fought in court." She's planning a live X Spaces event to share her truth, banking on sobs and a victim narrative, accusing Harry of being manipulated by royal lies. She's grasping for her fans, an insider said, but they're vanishing. PR experts, with a decade of television scripting expertise, are merciless. "Meghan's credibility is ashes," one said. "The affair and divorce are a guillotineno spin can save her." She's hired a top-tier cybercrime team to trace the leak, claiming it's a palace-orchestrated hit tied to MI6 and Charles's vendetta. She's blaming Harry, Charles, even ex-aides, a source revealed. But the voice messages are ironclad. The leak, per our sources, came from Harry's investigator, who hacked Meghan's encrypted phone after a royal aide flagged suspicious UAE trips. Meghan was hiding a colossal secret, the investigator dished. Harry had to expose it. The documents, emails, voice messages, North Dakota as, and divorce filings are spreading like a digital inferno on X, fueling Harry's betrayal blaze to 20B views. Harry's collapse is soul-shattering. "I'm destroyed," he confessed in a private letter to Kate, per sources. "I found Meghan's messages with MK. She betrayed me and our kids." Meghan's insisting the affair is a royal fabrication, but Harry's unconvinced. He's locked himself in their library, refusing to see her, a Montecito confidant said. Harry's called Charles, begging for guidance, and is planning to take Archie and Lilibet to London to anchor their royal legacy. He feels like his life's a lie, a friend disclosed. Meghan's affair and divorce are a wound I can't heal. Harry's consulting elite UK divorce lawyers, with sources saying he's bracing for a fight over joint custody and a fair settlement. He's done being her pawn, the friend added. He's fighting for his heart. Harry's reached out to Prince William, a desperate plea despite their fractured bond. William told him to break free, a source said. Harry's on the brink of collapse. Buckingham Palace is in full battle mode, with King Charles, heartbroken but unyielding, per our royal sources. Charles issued a historic edict, expelling Meghan and Harry from all royal affiliations. Their betrayal stabs the monarchy's soul, a palace insider quoted him. They are no longer family. The edict, blazing across X, strips their titles, bans them from royal grounds and severs all ties, a move unseen since Edward VIII's abdication. Sources say a royal aide's tip sparked Harry's investigation, with Charles acting after investigators confirmed irregularities in Meghan's travel logs. Charles had to protect the crown's honor, a source declared. This endangers the monarchy's integrity. The palace is mobilizing legal teams, exploring charges of fraud and defamation, with a probe into Archewell's $10 million transfers linked to the affair and divorce. They're aiming to obliterate them, a source warned. The Sussex's royal saga is over. The royal family's ready to crush Meghan and Harry. Charles sees this as a betrayal of the throne, a palace source said. He's ordering a review of the children's titles. The aide's tip, per insiders, was a calculated move to expose Meghan's treachery, Williams labeling them deceivers, praising the aide's vigilance for uncovering the truth. Williams guarding the monarchy, a source said. Kate, torn for Harry, is repulsed by Meghan's duplicity, per a close friend. Kate's devastated for the kids but furious at Meghan's lies, the friend shared. She's launching a global youth charity to restore royal honor. The palace is exploring lawsuits for fraud and slander, with a probe into Archewell's finances. They're wiping them out, a source warned. The Sussexes are ghosts now. Hollywood's ditching Meghan and Harry like a toxic script. Oprah Winfrey, once their biggest ally, is ghosting them, per our sources. Oprah's team called this a moral catastrophe, an insider revealed. She's out. Beyoncé, courted for collabs, has gone silent, dodging all inquiries. Beyoncé stands for truth, not lies, a friend said. Serena Williams unfollowed Meghan on X, a snub echoing through Hollywood. Serena's Donche values loyalty, not betrayal, an insider noted. Netflix, their financial lifeline, is in crisis mode, with executives halting their $100 million deal. They wanted royal prestige, not an affair scandal, a source said. Cancellations imminent. Archewell's donors are fleeing, with a New York tycoon yanking a $120 million pledge, citing ethical collapse. It's a slaughter, a former staffer said. Meghan's raging at her team, blaming Harry, but she was caught with MK. X is a firestorm with number Harry's betrayal blaze, amassing 20B views. The leaked documents, emails, voice messages, North Dakota as, and divorce filings are spreading like a digital blaze, with users howling, Meghan cheated with a billionaire? A viral meme shows Meghan on a yacht with MK and Harry weeping, captioned, Duchess of Deceptions. Their defenders are rallying, insisting it's a palace conspiracy. The royals are framing them, one fan tweeted. Conspiracy theories swirl, with some claiming MI6 forged the messages, while others suggest a royal vendetta to crush their activism. They're too powerful, so they're being destroyed, a supporter posted. The hashtag's outpacing global news, with reaction videos, live X spaces, and biting TikToks like one of a comedian reenacting Harry's tearful expose hitting 9,000 M views. The clash is a cultural volcano, with factions battling over the Sussex's guilt. MK's evidence is a crushing blow. Emails show Meghan's team arranging secret UAE trips, with one message stating, HRH's future lies with MK Barry the Duke. Payment receipts confirm $5 million to the elite network, with NDAs binding MK and others to silence. MK claims Meghan offered a new empire, with voice messages revealing her saying, MK's my lifeline, Harry's irrelevant. The leak came after a rift with a former Archwell aide, pushing MK to share his story with Harry's team. MK wanted justice, a source said. Old clips of Meghan's UAE appearances are now viral, with one user tweeting, "This is proof." The divorce papers, demanding $200 million in sole custody, are Meghan's desperate bid to outrun the scandal. If Meghan hid her affair, it's fraud, a legal expert warned. Meghan's counterattack is crumbling like a house of cards. Her team's statement declares, "This is a malicious, fabricated attack by a broken prince. We will pursue justice." She's planning an X Spaces event to share her truth, banking on tears and a victim narrative. She's counting on her fans, an insider said, but they're deserting her. PR experts are brutal. Meghan's credibility is vapor, one said. The affair scandal is a death sentence. She's hired a cybercrime team to trace the leak, claiming it's a palace hit. She's blaming Harry, Charles, even ex-aides, a source revealed. But the evidence is airtight. Harry's team is prepping a personal recovery statement, focusing on safeguarding the children. He's protecting Archie and Lilibet, a friend said. He wants them rooted in royal values. The royal family's wielding a warhammer. Charles sees this as a betrayal of the throne, a palace source said. He's ordering a review of the children's titles. The aide's tip, per insiders, was a calculated move to expose Meghan's treachery. William's labeling them deceivers, praising the aide's vigilance for uncovering the truth. William's guarding the monarchy, a source said. Kate, torn for Harry, is repulsed by Meghan's duplicity, per a close friend. Kate's launching a global youth charity to restore royal honor. The palace is exploring lawsuits for defamation against Meghan, with a probe into Archwell's $10 million transfers.
But it never really disappeared. Now imagine if this secret child was actually still out there, living an ordinary life while holding the most extraordinary birthright.
And Serena's unfollow was a public slap.
However, despite the appearance,
Harry isn't the beloved royal he once was.
$120 million in Archwell pledges
Once,
yanked.
Harry had the nation's sympathy.
With number
Harry once had the nation's sympathy. It's hard to continue rooting for someone who constantly reminds you of their pain, too focused on pushing the same old narrative. When they seem so far removed from the day-to-day worries of average people. Talking about his struggles with royal life. It's hard for anyone to relate to his issues, framing the situation as if he's doing everything he can to keep